Hello and welcome to Baking and Log. My name is Gunnar Larson and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Molly, my cousin.
Hello.
Also wife to Andrew, who was on the show last week, and we made lasagna then. But apparently when Andrew got home, you two thought up a little contest or something.
I did, and I'm hoping to get more likes or views for my video because no one likes lasagna, people like cake. And that's what we're doing today.
Well, I do prefer lasagna a little bit more than cake. It's a little bit healthier option. But anyways, we are making a cake today. We're making a cookie dough cake. So the first thing that we're going to make is the chocolate cakes. You're going to need...
We're going to need, we'll do a 1/4 cup of the canola oil. So the hard brewed coffee, that's going to be 2/3 cup.
3/4.
And we're going to do some flour. Also, that's going to be a 1/4 cup.
1 1/2 cup.
1 1/2 cup sugar.
Yeah.
We're going to do the cocoa powder. That's supposed to be sifted. And we're going to do 2 cups.
This is 3/4.
And then we're going to move on to the salt. And that's going to actually be it's going to be 1 teaspoon. And we're going to do 1 teaspoon of the baking powder. We're going to do 1 1/2 teaspoons of the baking soda. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And we're going to do some buttermilk. We're going to say a cup.
3/4 of a cup.
Close. Close. And then 2 eggs.
Yep. So now that we have all of our ingredients, we're going to go ahead and start making our cake. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to need to do to make this cake is mix in all of our dry ingredients. Okay, so you're just going to pour in your sugar. Usually with cakes, you don't put in sugar with your dry ingredients, but this one recipe calls for it. So we're going to do it. I'm interested to see how, the difference that this makes, if any. And then when you're putting your dry ingredients in, you can whisk together as well.
I am actually the best whisker this side of town. I hear it often.
Okay, so now that we have our dry ingredients all mixed together, we just set them aside. So now we're going to start on our wet ingredients. Start with our eggs. We're going to add in our 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Hold on, America.
1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Then 3/4 cup of buttermilk. So side note, if your coffee is really hot, let it cool for a little bit, because if it's too hot, it will cook your egg mixture, so we don't want that. But if it's not, and it's ready to go, just pour it in last. I don't like coffee, so I'm kind of scared about this cake.
Coffee's delicious. It brings out the flavor of the chocolate. Won't even taste it.
I'm more of a hot chocolate kind of guy. I wish we could add a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate with coffee.
No, just hot chocolate. So now that we have our wet ingredients and dry ingredients separately mixed together, we're now going to combine them. I'm going to combine the wet and the dry, just because the dry is a bigger bowl. So I'm just going to add a little bit. And you can whisk it up with our electric mixer. Squirrel.
Where?
There. It was like the rooster we did when I was outside.
You had a rooster outside?
Yeah, we had a rooster. We were doing the...
Is that how you got your eggs?
No.
No. Never mind. It's not how you get eggs.
No. Okay, so now that we have our wet and our dry ingredients mixed together, we're going to put them into 2 pans. We have 2 9-inch pans here, coated with cocoa powder. Usually do this with flour, but since this is a chocolate cake, we need chocolate cocoa. So we're just gonna pour half of that into each one. Now this is the most important part of the baking. You must make sure it's even.
What if I make a mess? Extra points? Do I get like a spatula?
I'm getting one.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Hold on, America.
Why always about America? Other people could be watching Baking and Log right now.
Hold on, America and Europe, Canada.
Actually, Canada was number 2 on the percentages on people who watch my videos.
Canada?
Yeah, people in Canada apparently have either accidentally clicked on my video Probably not likely. Or they've decided, hey, this looks like a good show. We should watch it. I think there's like also like 0.1% from like Japan or Germany.
Japan.
Yeah, it was like Japan or I think it was Germany. I think it was Germany.
Probably
it was
because Andrew was on the show and he was born in Germany. Australia, perhaps. That's a big continent. Country?
Both.
Big land.
Would you like to lick the spatula?
You only live once. America and Canada and Japan and 1% of Germany.
Okay, so now that we have the batter evenly distributed in the pans, we're going to bake these in the oven at 320 for 30 to 35 minutes. And after 20 minutes, go ahead and rotate the pans. Okay, so while our cake is in the oven, we're going to start on our cookie dough. The ingredients that we'll need will be...
Let's try this again, shall we? We're going to do a half cup of sugar. Oh, a full cup of the light brown sugar. That's going to be packed in there. We're going to do a teaspoon, perhaps, of vanilla.
2 teaspoons.
Close. We're going to do some salt. We're going to do 2 teaspoons salt.
1 teaspoon of salt.
I like things extra salty in my life. Did we do the milk yet? No, we're going to do some milk as well. We're going to do a half cup of milk. No, we're not. We're going to do 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of milk. Is that correct?
That's worse. 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of milk.
1 cup of butter, that's 2 sticks. We're going to do a full bag of the dark chocolate chunks.
If a full bag's 1 cup, then yes.
It's this size of bag in America. I don't know what it would be in Canada, Germany. We're going to do an extra bag of the milk chocolate morsels.
Nope, it's just 1 cup of chocolate chips total.
And we're going to do some sugar. Now is this going to be, no, we're going to do some flour. Now is this going to be sifted?
No.
No, we just put it in there. And we're going to put in 2 cups.
And 1/4 cup added to that 2 cups.
2 1/4 cup.
Well, now that we know how much ingredients that we're going to need to add,
I'm still unsure.
Let's go ahead and start getting baking.
Why does it matter?
It just does.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Now we're going to beat together our butter and our sugar. 1 cup of butter.
Ooh.
Plus plastic wrap. The plastic wrap is what gives it its signature taste.
It's actually more fiber as well, so if you're a little bound up.
1 cup of light brown sugar. Then 1/2 cup of regular sugar. Snow. Now we're going to cream them together with our mixer. Now that our butter and sugar has been creamed together, we're going to start adding in our milk, salt, and vanilla. We're going to start with 1 teaspoon of salt.
Now we want to make sure this is room temperature, right?
Yes. Room temperature milk. 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons. Now you're going to add in your flour. Your 2 cups and 1/4 flour. Now we mix. Carefully. Now we're going to fold, not mix, not beat or cream, but fold our chocolate chips in there. Healthier than the milk chocolate.
It's basically like bananas and apples. You can eat them daily. Same quantity.
I don't know if I'd say that.
I would say that.
You physically can. I wouldn't suggest it, but you physically can. Okay, so now that we have our cakes baked and our cookie dough ready to go, we're gonna start assembling it. I have put the first cake, on a turntable here, and we have rolled out our cookie dough, and we've used the same pan that we baked our cake in as a template. So we're like, put it as a cookie cutter, and we've made a layer of cookie dough.
Ginormous cookie.
That we are now going to attempt to put on our cake. Ready?
Nope.
Go. Well, now that we have our cookie dough layer, we're going to add our second cake.
Here we go.
Beautiful. We have all this other cookie dough.
What are we gonna do with it?
We
ask ourselves.
I say we make little tiny balls and draw a happy face. If you haven't noticed, we're kind of just winging it at this point. There's no rhyme or reason.
Likes would be much appreciated.
Make it look like we know what we're doing, please.
This is gonna be a mole. So far, this has gone very well. I'm sure frosting is gonna go just as well, if not even better.
Oh, it will go just as well probably as this cake.
Come on the show, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Yeah, look, we did great.
We did something.
Well,
many adjectives. Great.
It is a cake. It is a cookie dough cake. It's edible.
And we did get the measurements right.
Yeah. It doesn't look like Pinterest, but really, when you make something, does it ever look like Pinterest? No. So, I'm going to count this as a victory today. That's all I got to say about it.
Thanks for having me. It was a blast. Learned many things about myself. Can't make a pretty cake. Shouldn't gift a pretty cake. But I did get to spend time with you. That's the greatest gift of all. Along with this cake.
Yes. This cake, I bet it tastes good. It just probably just doesn't look good.
Because of the coffee.
That's the problem. I told you coffee's bad.
If that was the problem, it would be like down here. And then there's all these other problems in between the two.
With what, cocoa powder being the top?
Cocoa powder being the top. We're down here with the coffee. And in between is the list of other mistakes that we had.
That's it, guys. I had a blast today. It was really fun making this monstrosity of a cake. In all seriousness, no, I really did have fun. This cake probably is going to taste pretty good. And it doesn't look that bad. I mean, if we had a bit more frosting, we'd probably cover the top and make it look really good, but we decided to be funny and make a face. But that's it for today, guys. I had a blast. Like you said, did you have
I had a blast.
Good. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Anytime.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes.
Like it more than the lasagna.
Yes.
Like if you like the lasagna one time, come and like this one 2 times.
Well, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.